All right, guys, weekly stimulus for the week of July 13th, Monday. So, Monday is essentially a 30-minute EMOM, okay? It goes 10 double unders, 1 power clean, 1 front squat, 1 hang clean, 1 front squat. You will hold on to the barbell for all of the 4 reps. And every minute on the minute, you'll go ahead and you'll do that complex and the double unders. So if you're not doing double unders, I would say maybe no more than 30 singles. All right, maybe 25 to 30 singles. You don't want to take too much time on that. You can start at any weight you like. You can go up and down in weight if you like. But really what we're trying to do here is to start really light and get all the work done and be able to make a weight change if necessary, okay? Okay, so at interval number 11 and at interval number 22, okay, you will go ahead and you will get an additional 1-minute break. So after you do 10 sets in a row, okay, interval number 11 will be a rest break, okay? That's your opportunity to put all the 10s away that you've constantly been loading on the side of the bar and the barbell's bouncing all over the place into other people, okay, to get some big bumper plates on. Girls, get 25s on as soon as possible. Guys, get 45s on as soon as possible. This will avoid the barbell bouncing, all right, from side to side, and it'll avoid you using up all the 10s in the gym, okay? All right, then you'll do 10 more rounds, all right? Intervals 12 through 22. Once you get to 22, you'll have another additional 1-minute rest or weight change or whatever you got to do. Okay. All right. That is on Monday. And again, play around with the weights. We want quality reps here. And it's 30 clean power cleans, it's 30 hang cleans, and it's 60 front squats. So keep in mind, I think the front squats are going to be something you're not really thinking about, but they will add up. Again, you can go up and down in weight. Have fun with it. Okay. All right. Week 8, push jerk. Week 2, 3 reps, just like you did last week. Instead of 5, do 3. Again, coaches, focus on members on when they're bringing the barbells down. Okay. They don't have to go right into their next jerk. They can, but they don't have to. And we don't want those knees coming forward, okay? All right, we want our hips sitting back instead of just constantly bringing our knees forward and putting a lot of stress on our low back. All right, pull-ups are done in between. Then you have 3 rounds. This has a little bit of a longer cap. It's 17 minutes here. All right, you'll go ahead and do 15, 12, 15, 12 on the row. All right, and then 5 wall walk, okay? You'll do 3 rounds of that. You'll do 3 rounds of row, wall walk, bike, rope climb. So 1 round looks like this. Row 15 or 12, 5 wall walk, rest 1 minute. Bike 12, 8, 3 rope climb, rest 1 minute. Do that 3 times, okay? All right. Again, pick weights on the jerks that you feel comfortable with. If you were here last week, take advantage of the weights you used and then get a little heavier. Pull-ups are done in between and nice and steady on the workout, okay? It's only 9 rope climbs and 15 wall walks, so the repetitions aren't that high, but you should be pushing a little harder on the machine. Okay, deadlift, week 6. We were 3-2-1 last week. We're 4-3-2 this week. So if you're not sure and last week felt not so hard, try to use those same weights or a little heavier this week, even though the reps are going up. All right. That is every 3 minutes for 6 sets. Then conditioning. All right. So every 2 minutes times 7, 14 minutes. All right. This is 20-second interval skis. So there's only 3 skis. So you have to do them in heats of 3. So let's say I have 12 people in my class. Heat number 1 goes at 0, and they hammer away at the 20 seconds of ski. They let the skis go. They go out on a 200-meter run, all right? When you get back, all right, if you are not a fast runner, you're essentially going to have 1 minute and 40 seconds to run 200 meters, okay? So if that seems long, run 100 meters or do what I like to do, all right? If you're in a group of 3 people and there's somebody ahead of you on the run, when they turn around, you turn around with them, okay? The last thing you want to do is come back and miss your interval, because if you miss it, that's on you. You just learned your lesson the hard way, okay? So heat 1 goes at 0. Heat 2 goes at the 20-second mark. Heat 3 goes at the 40-second mark. Heat 4 goes at the 1-minute mark. So coaches, if you run the clock every 2 minutes and you just say you're in the 20-second group, you're in the 1-minute group, when the clock hits 1 minute, that's when they know to go. This should not be hard. This should not be confusing. It'll be confusing if you do a poor job explaining it, or if you don't go ahead and give them the instruction that they need. And if they mess up, it's on them, okay? Again, it's a 200-meter run right after. So it should take you about, if you can run an 8-minute mile, should take you around a 1 minute. If you're not running an 8-minute mile, that's okay. You have a 40-second buffer, okay? So if you're running a 16-minute mile or 15-minute mile, you should be just fine, okay? Coaches, if you have a question on this one, let me know. This is also one of those workouts, guys, if you're running a little bit long, get them going on the ski and then clean up after class, all right? Thursday. So Richard and Summer did this workout on Thursday from Mayhem. I adjusted it just a little bit, but it looked terrible, so I thought you guys would love it. It's 6 rounds for time, all right? It's a partner workout. So I'm going to go ahead and take 2 dumbbells and farmer lunge all the way down for 25 feet, white line to white line. After that, I'll do 15 dumbbell snatches, alternating. I'll then pick up those farmers. I'll lunge them back, and then I'll do 15 box jump over. That entire interval will go on while I'm just resting. Once my partner is done, I will pick up the dumbbells and lunge, and then my partner will go ahead, all right, and rest. So you got 6 rounds of that. Pretty straightforward, okay? A lot of legs here, okay? I understand that the dumbbell snatch is an odd number, so on every other round, just switch your starting arm. I'll start on my arm for 1, 3, and 5, and I'll use my left arm for 2, 4, 6. All right, 1 person working at a time. Friday, classic chipper, 5 rounds for time. Love these workouts, even though I'm not a fan of running. 3 bar muscle up or 6 chest to bar pull-ups or 9 regular pull-ups. All right, 200-meter run, 9 power cleans, 300-meter run, 15 toe to bar, 400-meter run, rest 1 minute. The minute is not a rest break, all right? It's really just an opportunity for you to come back from the run, take a little breather, get chalked up, get yourself situated for the next round, okay? All right, Saturday is our partner tour DGSA, all right? So it's a 36-minute AMRAP. You guys are chipping away at not max calories, at 200 male, 140 female bike calories. So you must share the same bike. So try to find somebody that's roughly the same height. If there is a situation where you need to share you can't share a bike, all right, Pat, you could figure that out. You can maybe put them in a row or just make adjustments on the seat, probably looking for the brake anyway, all right? But it's gonna be way easier if you go ahead and use the bike. If we have a full class, you're gonna have to share a bike regardless, so you will have to make the height adjustments. However, at rounds or at minute marks, at the 3-minute mark, you'll stop what you're doing, okay? You'll go ahead and both of you at the same time, you'll do 15-10 push-ups and a 400-meter run. That means when you come back, the first person who comes back, get on the bike and start knocking calories away, all right? So you always do 15-10 push-up and a 400-meter run at the marks, 3-minute, 8-minute, 14-minute, 21-minute, and 30-minute. Let's say you and your partner are really good at the bike, and you get done with the bike at the 21-minute mark or somewhere in that mid-20 minutes. Me and my partner finished at the 26-minute mark. Okay, our calories are done. That's great. But at the 30-minute mark, we still have to go on our run and do our 15 push-ups. Push-ups will be done first, then the run. Okay? So, excuse me. Teams done prior to 30 minutes still must do the run and push-up. Okay? All right. Sunday. Sunday is Evelyn's World Cup final workout. She's going to do 2 teams of 12. You guys are going to row on a excuse me. You're going to row on a 3-person interval on a rower. And it's going to be 2 teams, depending on who the team finals are. I believe she's going to be sending out some information on when you can sign up for that class. She's trying to make sure that we can get a nice even class here. So I believe you'll be able to sign up on Wednesday for that. So check our social media. That's our dogs barking. Okay, I just want to take a look at Marcus and Lily. This is pretty much what they do. They bark at any dog that walks in the back. All right, that's the backyard over there. You can maybe see some dogs walking and my toaster. Okay, all right. So keep an eye out for information about the Copa del Mundo Final. All right, and I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for France and Argentina. Okay. I know a lot of people out there are not big Argentina fans. All the more reason why I'm rooting for them. All right, guys, that's our week. Marcus, stop it.